This is One Up Indie, and today I'm gonna show you a little update on my upcoming game, Mini Overlord. And as you can see, you have this, overworld here, and it's kind of guarded by those crystals, but I can cheat and I can go through them, but basically you cannot if the game is finished. And these are, guarded by these little fortresses. They are kind of siege modes where you have and build your base, and once they are destroyed, those things are gonna get destroyed, and you can free roam the place, and then you can go to the next siege, and that is the second level kind of type, and they are, I don't know, for example forest things or a castle or something like this, where you can pick up some goodies and, for example, like regular stuff, let's say like more permanent HP or some gold or some stuff which you can invest into your own upgrades, which are just a few, or just unlock a few things which you can carry around. And that is the second part. And for example, I wanted to do, let's say, I wanted to do a difficulty level which is just for everybody. So basically, if you are a little bit overwhelmed, you can just roam and upgrade your character and maybe try some challenges again. Or for example, if you're quite skilled, you can just go from one siege to another, and then go to the last one, and then you basically beat the game. But that is something which is up to you, so you can play at your own pace. And that is the thing which I just kind of stole from Dark Souls, because people who have played the first part, there is a descent into like a cave where there are some skeletons, and they pretty mess you up. They really mess you up, and that is a late game thing. But if you are quite skilled and dodge like a crazy monkey, you can get through that place and get some late game stuff already. So that is the thing you can do in this game too. But for example, if you're a slob like me, maybe upgrading and taking some extra stuff to make you stronger is not the worst idea. So as you can see, you can just roam, and we just go into one which is a regular level where you can get your goodies. But I did it wrong, because that is the siege. And for example, once we enter, we can go and have our base to the left side, and let's say to the right side is the enemy base. And they have some buildings, some structures, for example, or one, for example, that is spawning their stuff, and they have, for example, these towers where you normally cannot go through, but I can. And then, for example, you have like a thing like this, and this is just spawning stuff, and you can destroy it if you can. But for that, for example, you have your own minions, so you can push to the right side. And once, for example, you destroy that, and let's say those resource buildings, the spawning is gonna increase or decrease depending how much of they have. And the end is you just destroy that thing. And from here you have like a hero, which is your anti-hero to this one, and he will from time to time run to your side and try to destroy your base. Bam, they are pretty much dead here. Yep. No, they're still alive. No, they're dead. And he can as well go to the right side, and once maybe you defeat him, he just have a timer, and he will respawn at some point to harass your base. And that is a part which I kind of liked, and I kind of stole it from Warcraft 3, because you have your regular minions you can send, but then you have your heroes you can put to the right side as well. And that's what I wanted to copy. First of all, you have let's say your regular minions. I had 4, but for now I guess I just have the archer, which you're having on top here, and then a little golem, which is good for sieging. And these are your regular type of things you can basically build for cheap, and from time to time, depending if you have unlocked them, you get some really powerful units which will be accompanying you, and then you can send them to the right side to siege as well. And that I don't want to spoil, because these things you have to unlock in the game. So that is one of the modes, and I thought that's a pretty good idea to put into your game. And for example, how this plays out, basically you just have just a few buildings and you just upgrade them, so you get bigger structures. For example, I could upgrade that, then it should be gone. Do I want that? Yeah, let's do it. Yep, and I pretty much destroyed my defense here. Then you need to have your helper, and he will build up a new thing here. And for example, once your defenses are solid enough, you can push and try to push into the enemy, or go to other sides, or maybe downwards, I don't know, and try to pick up some extra resources which are helpful here and gonna get used for some permanent upgrades, which you have, well, in your main HQ. But that was it for today, and hopefully these impressions are interesting to you, and you can maybe copy some stuff or look up and say, hey, that's not too bad. So that was pretty much it, and the base is toast. Have a good one. One up, Indy.